You are welcome to this week's episode of Business Sense, our business and finance program on ITV Abuja. My name is Godswill Ayemoba, and this week on Business Sense, as a follow-up of most of our other episodes, as we have discussed with our guests whom we have had in the studio, we've talked about the concept market. Initially, we started by defining what market is, and all we could do was talk about market as it affects households, and we talked about how businesses can prepare themselves for the market. And as a follow-up, we did talk about how businessmen and women can prepare their books, gather together information, and do a market survey, market analysis of who they intend to reach out to, and whether that is proper to do before you begin your business or after your business. We talked about all of that during the program. And after that, we delved into a larger concept of market, where we talked about the Nigerian position in the developed, emerging, on frontier market, as it were, when large financial bodies try to where you belong in the market. And we found out that though we have referred to Nigeria as an emerging market, but Nigeria has actually gone down to be referred to as a frontier market. But after all this said, we decided to say, you know what, we're talking about business. Could it all be theory? Let's go meet with the people out there who are doing business and are affected by these policies, as it were. So for the very first time, let's go meet our very first guest outside the studio, Mr. Okey Ogba. Mr. Okey Ogba, MD CEO of GiftMart. The MD CEO of GiftMart, located in Abuja. From all indications, coming in here, I see you're doing well. Quickly, before we take any much of your time, can you please tell us what kind of business you are into?
GiftMart is a company that was set up with the goal of putting smiles on faces. Basically, what we do is we have gift items for children. We also sell gift items for adults, from all the way from teenagers, adults, grandmoms, and granddads. So it's a place where you can get gifts for all.
Our main purpose for meeting you up today is to ask, in setting up this business, which seems to be thriving well from all indication, was there any market research? How did you choose to go into this kind of business?
The truth of the matter is, when you look at Nigeria as a whole, you have 170 million people, and each of them celebrate birthdays. We have different holidays in Nigeria. We have both the Muslim holidays and the Christian holidays, and we all celebrate them by showing love to one another. And how do you show love? Basically, the practical way of showing love is by giving. So everyone gets to give something to a loved one. So that was the concept we had. And then we also diverted a little and looked into the corporate Nigeria also, the corporate gifts and all that, for organizations such as you have diaries, you have pens, you have also table clocks, wall clocks. These are also branded gifts, which we also provide for these seasons. So we are into basically all that, and we make sure that the clients are happy.
Now, you say the clients should be happy, and you've talked about the kind of services, or rather the kind of gifts you have, or goods you have, and how you want them to meet your clients' need. But there's this very basic question that goes along with every business, especially startups. Can you give us in detail who your target market is?
Like I said, our target market is the family. Okay? So we're dealing basically with the family and also organizations.
Now, how do you intend to attract customers and clients to this place? Because it's very necessary, because the customer is the soul of every business.
In our business, we're on Instagram, we're on social media networks, Facebook, Instagram, and we also, we have flyers, handbills, and we're also on the radio, trying to create awareness and let people know that this is available in Abuja now. It's basically a concept of a one-stop gift shop.
Now, let's get into the depth of what the business is all about. How did you finance your business, especially at the early stage? Because that is what we want to see that we are able to do for every young, striving business. That organization out there needs to be financed at every stage. So basically, how did you finance this business, especially at the start? Was it loan? Was it personal income financing?
The truth be told, raising capital in Nigeria is tough. I can tell you that from experience. It's not easy for you to get people to also invest in your business, especially when you don't have any prior experience before that. People always tend to go into a business that's already thriving, and has a good track record, so they are ready to invest in that. So when you're starting a business, first you have to think about saving on your own.
Before you start the business?
Yes, you have to take some time out to save some money. Take a few years, save some money. If you're working in a corporate organization, put some money aside. You don't have to spend every money you make every month. Put some money aside. No amount is too small. And then you also, you talk to banks, but most of them want collateral, which most people don't have. They'll tell you they want probably a house in Abuja or Lagos or Port Harcourt, and that's it.
But you know how I really want this, how I see this discussion, I want us to be very specific. Did you try getting a loan or financing from any organization, maybe the microfinance bank or a commercial bank? Did you really try?
I tried talking to a few commercial banks, had the business plan, everything looking all good.
Proposal with your figures and projections.
Yes,
well done?
With everything, but trust me, my brother, it just didn't work out. So I had to go back to family, friends. I thank God for my friends, and family. And then my wife was a great support towards starting this business too.
So now that was starting. Now that you're in business and anybody who walks in here sees that there is a business in this place that is running, and I think is running well. I'm yet to look in your books though. At this stage, are you thinking of going back to get finance so that you expand your business?
By the grace of God, now basically we don't even need the financing to expand. What's going on now is we have them coming in to say, oh, based on our books, we can give you a certain amount.
So why have you not gone for that?
Because we don't even need it anymore. When we needed to start up the business, they wouldn't invest. So now they want us to take loans at high interest rates, which will also make it difficult to even pay back right now because interest rate is going higher and everybody knows what the dollar is at right now. So
for you as a businessman, you think, technically speaking, this is a wrong time for a businessman to go seek a loan from a commercial bank in Nigeria?
Everything depends on your line of business.
Okay, but
so
for
it depends.
you,
for me, for now,
nowhere near the bank.
Not for now. Not for now. GiftMart, by the grace of God, GiftMart is running smoothly right now.
No room for consideration of expansion.
Every business wants to expand. Every business. We want to own a beautiful big mall called Gift Mart. That is our dream goal. So, but to get to that stage, we're looking at doing other businesses or other investments which will give us the funds, not through the bank. The bank is always the last option. That's for me, because you wouldn't want to have sleepless nights. Trust me, there's a lot of businessmen out there who don't sleep anymore because of bad loans and bad projections. So to stay safe, right now we have other investments, like I said, not just Gift Mart. We have other investments, and we're hoping that we'll raise capital from other businesses and other investments that we have.
Do you think small and medium scale businesses in Nigeria can do enough to help push the country's economy upwards for the global market to see us relevant?
I would say that small and medium business enterprises can do a lot to help the economy of this country. The truth be told, and you look at countries, advanced nations, they encourage them. In Nigeria right now, small and medium scale business enterprises need a lot of encouragement. We need to get the interest rate to become a one-digit interest rate, especially for, let's say, right now you have the BVN system. So people who take loans and pay back as at when due, they should get some form of incentive so that next time when they come to take a loan, the interest rate could come lower. This is what applies in the Western nation. That is what applies. When you pay back your loan on time,
your credit rating is...
Exactly.
Your
credit rating gets better, so you get a better interest rate.
So the lower risk of an institution giving you a loan, then the easier it should be for you to access a loan. Yeah?
That's exactly what I'm saying. So we need to get to that level where the small and medium scale enterprises can access loans, pay back, and then come back for more loans for expansion and get a better rate based on the last loan they took, which they've cleared off. If they can get better rates, then they take more money, then they expand, then they employ more people. We can't leave all the weight on the federal government to create all the jobs, or leave the top blue chip companies to be the ones creating employment only. We need to be out there.
So in one or a few sentences, what is that one challenge that you think is the biggest of all in doing business?
Integrity. I would say the biggest problem we have in doing business in Nigeria is integrity. Integrity, my father taught me that is one thing that you need to put forward at all times. Once you show people that you have integrity, once your word is your bond, you're good to go. The sky is your limit. In fact, your sky becomes your starting point.
Welcome back. We could call that Business Sense on IT.
Thank you.
This is a young woman who is doing all she can. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
I dare to say, in no distant future, we hope to talk to you again. If not soon, sooner than you think, we need to talk to you again.
Thank you so much. It's been nice hosting you at Gift Mart. I'm so glad to have you guys here.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.